This is the AMS 3¼ inch environmental soil sampling kit. Unlike the basic soil sampling kit, all the components in this kit are stainless steel. So an acid bath technique can be used for decontamination. Like the basic soil sampling kit, this kit has 3 auger heads to choose from. You've got a 3¼ inch regular auger for most soil situations, a mud auger for tight clay and mud situations, and a sand auger for loose unconsolidated soils. Also included in the kit is a 10-pound slide hammer, a 2x6 split core sampler complete with a 2x6 plastic retaining cylinder, an 18-inch rubber coated cross handle, crescent wrenches, universal slip wrench, cat backpack, and a stainless steel 2x12 cleaning brush. What we'll do with this kit is we'll auger a pilot hole first, and then we already have a pre-bored auger hole over here that we'll go ahead and take a core sample in. So I'll start by assembling the auger head to the extension. Put on the cross handle. And begin augering. This entire auger is made of stainless steel, so like I said, in between sampling you can go ahead and use Liquinox or some sort of an acid bath to clean the auger off with. Each time this auger cylinder fills up, you have to move the cylinder from the hole and empty it. We'll go ahead and hook up the split core sampler now to the hammer and take a core. This split core sampler can be used with a liner. If you're in some corrosive soils, a 2x6 stainless steel liner can be used. But for this one, we're not going to use a liner, so you can get a nice visual profile of the core. I've put Teflon tape on the threads for the cap, and I've also put Teflon tape on my extension. When you're using the slide hammer attachment, a lot of force is exerted, so you don't want these threads to come loose or you'll strip your threads out. So Teflon tape is recommended. I'll also tighten each one of these threads with some crescent wrenches to ensure that they don't come loose. Now that I've tightened my threads, I'll put the core sampler into the borehole. I've already pre-marked this extension at 6 inches. That way when I drive the sampler down to the top of the borehole, I know that my sampler is full and it's time to retrieve it from the borehole. When I begin hammering, you don't necessarily have to leave your hands on the hammer. You can kind of throw it and let the hammer do the work for you. Now that I've driven it completely in, I always try and pull the sampler out with my own force before I backhammer to try and use minimal disturbance on the core. If you can't pull it out, you can go ahead and backhammer lightly and kind of pop it free. If you can't disconnect it, you'll have to use some crescent wrenches. Sometimes during hammering, those threads get pretty tight, so just go ahead and give your core sampler a whack and it'll loosen stuff up. Open your core sampler and you've got a nice undisturbed, well, relatively undisturbed core that you can either use a lock and load or some sort of a sampler or a knife to break up your sample. And that's the 3 1/4 inch environmental kit.